Ziggity Zig, back with more Tales from the Ladder. This is an extra game today because we got... Why can't I can't even select units? Man, what's with that? Alright, fine. So, can't select units, we can only just sort of look around and have a look at what's going on here. But here is Bomdagor, and he sent us this game called Count the Kills. So we've got a Bomdagor, we've got a Bomdagor, we've got a Nazebo, an Arthas, Lili is Bomdagor, a Vala, and Muradin, I believe? Yes, going up against ETC, Diablo, Vala, Jaina, and Kerrigan. That's a lot of damage on the other side, but... Everyone lining up in this particular game. I don't believe that Bomdagor is into ranked yet, so I believe this is just a quick match. Here come the units, and in fact, in the is that the Kaiju one? No, that's the under the sea one. So they are fighting over this this middle match here, and this is when all the damage is going to happen. And holy god, the game sound sounds just a little tiny bit loud to me, but maybe that's just my own earballs. No kills here yet, but there's a Diablo getting right into the middle there, and I think he's probably going to get caught up with the Vala here from the other side and definitely get sniped just around the rear, and there's the ETC is moving in with a pretty excellent defensive catch there by Nazebo, and they aren't going to catch... Oh yeah, they caught the ETC down at the bottom there, and there is the Vala just sort of getting a little bit out of play, and there's Bomdagor sneaking in just a little bit of an attack. And then another... Whoa, Kerrigan just running in there, just running straight on into death. And here comes the Diablo again, wanting a little bit more. They're still fighting over this... Why are they team fighting over this beacon that they can't actually control anymore? I mean, they could 4v5, but meantime, where is their fifth? Is they're still back in the base, so no one's laning right now, and they're losing out on a whole bunch of experience, and so now all the players... Bomdagor's team decides to move back, and yet again the defensive matrix. This is just a really awesome use of Nazebo's zombies there, just to defend out. Usually you're trying to catch players out, but if you prevent them from actually coming in close to where your units are, then that's actually all the much better. Believe the temples have now gone up, so here come the green team are moving towards... Oh no, yeah, we're gonna go blue team, so even though their health is green and I get confused. So the blue team and red team, even though the red team has orange temples, but whatever, they are gonna try to capture two, in fact, and so, yeah, blue team does manage to capture this one and do quite well, despite the fact that, who's just kind of sitting up here in the, it's Muradin, it's just sitting up there in the top, trying to make this last all the longer. And there are a couple of units just kind of running away, but meantime, Bomdagor retaining the healing ability up here to control this particular temple, which I believe is, which one is this one? This is just, oh, Arthas dies. Probably down lower somewhere. But they're still maintaining this one and just killing these ads one by one. Probably going to get another kill on Diablo here just because he keeps getting caught way out of position. And just going to get a slow, I believe Muradin has a slow, is going to move in up against that, but no, they get too close to the temples, and there's nothing else that they can do. So a 3-on-2 going on up here. Meantime, down here, the Vala is still trying to get sneaky in against this side temple, and this lower temple
magic subside.
did not get anything else. The Arthas is trying to get a quick kill here on the ETC, and it is going to get it with a little bit of help. It's just the blue team coming at the exact right time. The Vala's running away in one direction, and possibly a kill off of this Jaina, but the Nazebo is going to mount up and go after it. And yes, there it is. Come on. Nope, Nazebo doesn't get there because actually gets caught up by the temple. There is some zombies just to hot things out. And was that a pot of spiders? Yeah, that's just a pot of spiders. Cool. I only just recently started playing a witch doctor in Diablo, and it's just far too much fun. All of the red team pretty much back at base, and the blue team is now trying to move out and take advantages of number of... I was just about to say mercenaries, Vala. Do you shut your filthy whore mouth? Vala doesn't have a filthy whore mouth. It's actually quite clean. Ha 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 ha. But here are the blue team moving up here into the middle, trying to take control... Trying to keep control of this beacon. This beacon really is the story of the entire day. Diablo getting his over the head smash into the ground maneuver off on Arthas, but the problem is with Arthas is that aside from that one death early in the game, you just can't kill the Lich King. Man, these non-animations are really getting to me, but I suppose it does make it a little bit easier, and probably going to lose a quick Muradin in there. That's pretty bad, so not quite able to get out of there, and but the blue team is capitalizing by taking out these these mercenaries here, which are I think that's the four group of mercenaries. Yes, it's the 4 band, which is pretty awesome. The red team is still just kind of team fighting up here in the top right, but they do have an ETC finally down here in the mid lane, so they are gathering up a little bit of XP, and you'll probably watch this XP bar go up much, much faster, just because they have spread out and they are gaining a little bit of XP. So really, you want to do that. I think I learned this one time, and it now makes a whole lot of sense, is you want to gain your XP until you get to the level 10 quite a bit quickly, but they are capitalizing also on the fact that the red team is not really playing all that well. So now kind of getting a little bit stuck. Here's an ETC just sitting here trying to gain some experience, but what the blue team is doing is moving down here, and they're going to kill this ETC pretty quick. Look at that XP from the lanes hopping up there, but they are going to take out the ETC and then take over this tower as being one of the 2 active towers this time in. ETC died pretty quick, but the red team is gaining a whole lot of mercenaries this round. There's 1, 2, wait, no, 1. Okay, just 1 for now, so it's really just 1-on-1. I'm totally wrong. However, no one's capturing this tower at the moment, and I think it's usually 2 of them that's up. Oh, that's just the boss. Where's the other tower? I can't. Other tower. Here's this tower right here. Yes, okay, so it is kind of available. No? Yes? Maybe not? Can't tell. But this tower down here is lasering an awful lot of stuff. Here comes Kerrigan standing on her dinosaur, as she does. But the red team is trying to take on this middle lane. And no, you're not going to engage the boss right at level 8. You're insane, Diablo. Look at this nonsense. Taking on the boss mercenary. This is going to be awesome. Here comes Kerrigan up here to help. But any second now, the blue team is going to figure out what's going on. And they're going to come in and mop this up because the Diablo just doesn't have any health left. That did not work out very well for them because it pretty much wrecked them at that level. And now the only thing left to do is for the blue team just to mop up the red team, and there's... oh dear, and they probably even have enough health. So the red team got the boss down by half, and now the blue team is going to capitalize on this entire thing because they're going to trade off the tanks and bosses. And here comes Arthas, but the ETC is going to come down here and get ready to be killed once more. Funny place for the zombies right there, but ETC is going to come in here and do a quick push. But now the problem is that ETC can't get out quite in time, and Arthas is going to freeze him and slow him down. But here comes the boss, moving down to the bottom lane. All the red heroes are coming out of their base once more, and again running face on into damage, but with these 3 here and Bomdagor healing up the Lily in behind, as they're really not going to die, and all you're going to do is just rack up them kills. It's 13 kills right now to 2. I like having that up there. That's actually kind of nice to be. A nice idea, but here comes O'Near, and I think we're going to lose. Are we going to lose Moradin? Are we going to get another heal out of there? Oh, he leaps out of there twice, which is an awesome maneuver, and Bomdagor setting out the Lily Hills all at the same time. Meantime, Nazebo and Vala coming down here with the boss, and they're just wrecking up this lower lane, and here comes... oh, are we going to lose another... I mean, that's a nice push. That's a nice move by ETC, but really, if you don't have anything else behind it, you need to make sure that you're using your abilities at the right time. So he does escape out of that, which I am kind of surprised by. Here's not many more in the way of... no, just still just single captured mercenaries. This boss is finally going to drop any minute now, and yeah, getting everyone out of there. So now the blue team needs to retreat out of this, but they get caught up by a Vala for a second, and a Kerrigan. And the Vala's getting off the ult, but Nazebo is in there at the same time, and really, I would have expected a lot of damage coming from Nazebo, but Nazebo's definitely going to pick up. Here we go, Vala's dead. Did the Jaina survive? Yes, the Jaina warped back to the beginning. And here they are. Here's the blue team taking this top temple once more. Meantime, the red team is still trying to chase this Nazebo, whom I think is probably going to hide in behind here, and... just barely escape with his life. There's this temple is slowly taking out most of these towers. Arthas is about to move in and gain a little bit of XP. Here's nothing going on in the middle, but down here on the bottom one, we do have there. And so the red team has taken the lower tower. Vala's going to come down here to maybe try to do a little bit about this, but really, so each Vala is going up against it. This Vala is going to go up against an Arthas in order to get in the way there. This Vala may not go up against anything at all. She's just going to go run straight in, killing at things, trying to make a little bit of a poke, doesn't really get too much headway there, and this Vala is actually having just as much problems, except there's a big fat Arthas in the way. But luckily, you come in here with your ETC friend who hits you with a push of all things. Man, he's really liking that push. I mean, the knockback is great, but you gotta, utilize your knockback at the right time. Because if you're just gonna hit knockback because you think it's gonna win the game for you, then I don't really think that's the case. Here's the three players down here, and they're going to try to take the remainder of this temple before it's all gone. And this Jaina is going to drop out pretty quick. There's the Diablo ult, which is going to do a bit of damage to everybody and stun everyone, but still, Bomdagor gets out there with a few more heals, and there we are. I was about to say Stitches, but that's Moradin. Now they're going to try to take out Kerrigan, but the problem is that they're definitely going to be able to take that out because Bomdagor is just whack. Oh, just tossing out them heals, still remaining alive. Difficult to kill Moradin, but they did not get in there in time to gain anything out of that particular temple for lasers. There's just one single Vala running around at the moment. It's we're waiting on a cooldown from Diablo. ETC is still trying to gain a little bit of XP, so it's level 15 to level 12. They are still laning, trying to get the XP, but the problem is that the XP that they are losing out on during most of these kills, most of these pickoffs, they cannot make up for in lanes. It's 18 kills to 3 right now, and I think, count the kills is what Bomdagor sent this game in as, and so those kills, I'm not exactly certain how much XP you get from a hero killed as compared to how much XP you get from a minion killed, but I have to assume that's a whole lot more. Speaking of minion kills, we're getting all the mercenaries. Vala's on her way back down here to this one. The rest of the blue team is going to come over here and try to pop this bruiser camp. Finally remembering what this was. I did kind of know them. Actually, no, Vala was on her way down to that one. But, nope, she decides to come up here and fight and kill this Vala with the other Arthas, and that's going to be enough for the range. Meantime, yep, the blue team does get here not quite in time, because the bruisers actually do get out there, but now it's just up to the blue team to try to get a couple more. 555 XP. Alright, so there we go. For the, oh, finally lost Moradin. That's Moradin's first death. That's poor. But, and then there is the other. Yep, okay. So now it's just down to one, and Jaina's. Oh, yeah, because Jaina's not going to survive that. He said, just before Jaina totally survives. They keep forgetting on the Sky Temple one, I can never tell what the towers are, but now, meantime, is the best time to start going after a lot of these other dudes, as you can get where that boss at. The boss is respawning in a few seconds, so really, when everyone's down and out of the game for that many seconds, you should definitely go and take some mercenaries. Or you can make a push, is the other option there, so they decided to make a push up here. Blue team, you killed the two Valas, I think, just killed each other with their ults. That was something. There's the Diablo ult just there, not quite doing enough damage, and here comes Bomdagor up there to heal that. Arthas, death coil on yourself. Arthas, come on. It's going to be 3 on 2. With the other blue heroes are running their way out here. Nazebo is trying to make his way down to this temple of all things. I'm not entirely sure why. His temple's going to... Oh yeah, we are on capture the temple, so Nazebo's going to try to hold that himself and do a bit more damage against the base. I'm all about that base, Let's see what happens down here, and I'm just going to quickly look. Oh, it just says plus XP. So it's a minute amount of XP, but you're making up a fair amount of it. There's, yeah, they did get the Arthas kill just there. But here's Moradin's gonna try to get something on this. Got his ult popped with the stone form. I believe that's stone form. Uther has some sort of, no, Uther does not have stone form. Moradin has stone form. I remember this stuff. Oh, they're messing in here, and here's a couple of ults in there. There's an ult by Jaina with her Ice Blizzard, I believe. If I knew that one correctly, Bomdagor is just able to heal and maintain the remainder of that. No seriously dedicated healer on the red team, and I feel like if maybe not what's completely wrecking the game for them, it certainly is something that would have assisted, because I feel like the heals coming out of Bomdagor right now were definitely... yeah, there's 100% healing of the entire game. It's coming out of Bomdagor just there. CTC is probably not long for the world. Neither is that Vala, and so every time they just move in here and just get really lucky, probably a lot of really excellent pings. Pings is what you want to have. There's another ping right there by the blue team, so the blue team is keeping track of their pings and making sure that they know where they are all at the same time. Making sure, not just being in the same spot and all grouped all together, but knowing where your team is going, knowing what you guys want to be doing. There's another siege camp, and then they're going to move over here and take the boss, but this one's going to be kind of tricky because the red team's going to try to move in here and do something about it. Bomdagor is really out here in some sort of pick-offable area. And there's the Diablo ult, which is going to do a lot, because I'm not sure if these stack up. I mean, if you're on both at the same time as your friend, then I'm not sure what's happening there, but Bomdagor's just going to send in heal after heal after heal, and somehow not lose, despite slowly trying to take down this boss. So really, this is the red team trying the blue team's trick against them, and is that going to be the pick-off? There it was. One more pick-off just there at the corner, and this boss is definitely owned by the blue team. But that was what was tried to do when the red team tried to take this. The problem was the red team tried to take this at level 8, and they did not have any of the abilities, or any of the health to do that, or the abilities. And there's going to be, oh, Muradin's just getting in there, another heal by Lily. Oh, come on, Bomdagor's going to try to keep the Muradin alive, but they're moving out, and they're just chasing down. They're gunning down this one Muradin, but meanwhile, Bomdagor is just going with her the whole way, but no! Diablo takes it out and in the wrong direction, and now Diablo versus Lily. I'm not really fancying your chances there, especially not with two other characters. And that wasn't Muradin the kill. Oh, that died. Oh, that was Arthas that died and went the wrong way. Yeah, we've seen a few misplays by Arthas today. But meantime, they want to come up here and take on this Sky Temple. I do apologize for my ability to cast what is precisely and not exactly going on at the moment. Well, I'm actually pretty good at telling what is not exactly going on. All the siege damage right now going over there to Nazebo. We got 3 kills right there. Jaina somehow staying alive. And, oh, they're trying to fight off the boss! And they are down to 59%. There are 2 forts remaining for the red team, and so they're just taking both the temples right there, and that is going to polish off these gates really fast. And the next one, yep, moving up to there. So this is essentially what the blue team is trying to do, is they're just trying to polish off the remainder of these forts using the temples. But ETC is going to try to do the maneuver where he just, yeah, you know what, I'm 2 levels lower than you, I'm just going to jump in here, check me out, I'm in the bushes, y'all can't see me. There's another Diablo ult trying like anything to be able to defend themselves against these lasers. You can't stand next to the lasers, you got to go to the source of the laser, just like ETC, see? Look how easy that is. You just got to stand over there, and then 1, 2, 3, you're dead. Jaina's going to try the exact same thing, and we'll see how that goes. Diablo and Jaina are going to move at the exact same time, and they get kind of stuck in the middle with Bomdagor's heals. But really, the pushback there is pushing Arthas out of the way is definitely the only way to really do anything here. The pushback is the best method that they have right now, because they can possibly push their enemies away from their healer, but sadly that just was not fast enough, and there is, oh, they just lost the temple. Oh wait, nope, they got a little bit of the temple left, and that's going to be enough. 20%, 20%, come on, zap it. Nope, they lost out in the end of that one. So here is Kerrigan trying to take on these mercenaries, and just basically reminded the blue team as to why the mercenaries are there. We're at 35 kills to 8. Moving up into level 20. Yep, so they got their level 20 abilities. There's a bunch more mercenary camps at the moment, but the only thing is that the base is down to 20% health. So if you follow these mercenaries in, this boss is going to be up again in 2 minutes, and that's just not going to be enough. So moving in here from the top, there are no forts left. 5 forts left for the blue team, but no forts left for the red team. Just running in directly. And, well, running, you know, kind of waddling, hovering in full-on flat form, but, yeah, things like that. How many deaths does ETC have? ETC has 9 deaths. That's pretty bad. Could have been a better game. It was, just kind of touch and go there. Difficult to say who could have won that, but I think not fighting over that first beacon the entire time and playing a bit more as a team probably could have won it for them a little bit better, but GG to the blue team. Thank you, Bomdagor, for sending that in. You can send me your own exciting, interesting replays over here, and I will cast them on Tales from the Ladder. Leave me a comment down below. Send me an email, ziggityzig@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter at ziggityzig. Stay tuned.